Okay, so the question of this video is, where should you summon? Should you keep summoning for Char? That is the question, and it's not though. Like realistically, I'll be honest. Let me start by saying this: it's not the worst thing to keep summoning for her. Me personally, I can show you guys right now. I did re-roll for this unit. I do have her, but I have 0 dupes, and I'm not planning to go back into the banner as well. The game is lagging quite a bit. Like, this is a little bit annoying, I'm not gonna lie. But okay, there we are. As you can see there, I've made 0 advancements, and I'm gonna more than likely keep it that way. As you can see there, I've saved almost 20,000 of these, what are they called again, essence stones. I've saved nearly 20,000, which is a lot, and I'm gonna keep saving, guys. Don't forget, Alicia is around the corner, and I'm not even necessarily saving for Alicia. Maybe I'll do a few summons, I don't know, but realistically, I'm not even planning like to go all in for Alicia. Bloody hell, this game is lacking. But the reason I'm saving is because, guys, this is a gacha game. Like, this is a gacha game. What's the point that I'm making with that? The point that I'm making is, with these kinds of games, especially if you're free to play, or you spend a small amount, you really want to be smart with your resources, especially like with your summoning tickets and with your summoning essence stones. You really want to be careful with these things. Me personally, I've been playing Dokkan for quite some time, like almost since it came out, pretty much. I've got some experience in gacha games. I've played Bleach Brave Swords, I've played Dragon Ball Legends, I've played, what else have I played? I've played One Piece Treasure Cruise, but the main game that I played is Dokkan, and now I'm playing this. When it comes to gacha games, you really want to save for the major celebrations, and there's only like 3 or 4 major celebrations in the year for the most part. And those are the celebrations that you want to save for. One example would be the anniversary. Obviously, I don't expect you guys to save up until the anniversary. That is literally 1 year away. The game literally just came out globally. You want to save for those kinds of celebrations. Not necessarily just the anniversary, but those kinds of celebrations in general. For example, like a New Year celebration and things like that. The reason you want to save for those celebrations is for a few different reasons. Number 1, the major celebrations have the best banners. Number 2, they could have discounts, they could have step-ups. For example, in Dokkan, they give us 3+1, where you do 3 multis and you get 1 free in the big celebrations. You're gonna get like more value summoning in the major celebrations. And like I said, not only will you get more value in terms of the discounts and whatnot, if we even get that, the units will just be better, period. Like, the units in big celebrations will be better, period. Again, example, the anniversary. That's the big example that I've got. And those are the celebrations that you want to save for as a free-to-play player. For example, in Dokkan, my boys, I never summon in that game, in that gacha game. I do summon, but I summon like 3 or 4 times a year. I don't summon more than that, because I do spend some money in Dokkan, but a very small amount. Like, I only spend like £10 a month on that game, literally, and that's it. And that's for the monthly subscription. In this game, I don't even have the monthly subscription, so I need to be even more careful in this game. But again, the point that I'm making is you want to save for the big celebrations, and that's the only way you're going to be able to maximize like how good your account is. And by the way, this banner over here, Emma, you definitely don't want to be summoning for her. Absolutely not. If you really want to summon, then just summon on this banner. This is the banner to summon on. But realistically, actually, do you know what? Speaking of this banner, the reason I put Emma on instead of this unit of, well, not you. Where's she gone? Or over here. The reason I put her on instead is because I already pulled this unit over here, so I took her off and put Emma on. But I'm considering putting Emma back because dupes are huge in these units. Like, as a free-to-play player, you can't be scattering your resources. You have to be very careful and put all your resources into specific units. So I might just keep summoning for her, because I don't spend on this game. Anyway, back to the video. The point that I'm making is you really want to be saving. And again, Alicia is coming. Am I going to summon for Alicia? Honestly, I don't know. I am quite close to pity, so maybe I'll do like a couple of multis just to get the pity, and maybe I can get one copy of the Alicia. But beyond that, I'm gonna be saving. I really think I'm gonna be saving. Not to mention, by the way, that not only should we be saving for major celebrations anyway, but they might even bring higher rarities. Because right now, we have rares, we have SRs, and we have SSRs. At some point, they might bring a higher rarity, in which case those are the units you're gonna wanna have. And for that, you're gonna wanna prepare. And to prepare, you're gonna need a lot of, well, while preparing, you're gonna wanna get a lot of essence stones, which is why I'm almost at 20,000. And by the way, 20,000 isn't even a lot. The reason I say it's not a lot is because it's literally what? And how many multis is 20,000? Is 20,000? Is it 8 multis? I think it's 8 multis. You can do the math. And 8 multis is really not a lot. It gets you through one session of pity. Is it really only 8 multis? I think it is. Yeah, because in 1,000 you get no, actually wait. In 2,500 you get 1 multi. In 5,000 you get 2. In 10,000 you get... Yeah, so it's 8 multis. It is literally 8 multis in 20,000, which is really not a lot. I do have 7 tickets though, which is quite good. I need to save those tickets as well. How many have I got here? 8. Okay, fair. To be fair, I'm pretty much close to pity on both of them, which is really good. I'll take that. But again, definitely don't summon for Emma. Let me get that out of the way right now. Emma's good. Emma's really good. If you want her, get her from here. Like straight up, get her from here. But don't summon here. It's not worth it. Char, if you really want to, she's good, so go for it. But realistically, you should be saving. Especially if you already have a copy, you should be saving. If you're new, like if you're brand new, like you only started playing today, it might be worth re-rolling until you get this Emma unit. Not Emma, this Char unit. But beyond that, you don't want to be summoning here. Because bear in mind, again, given the fact that this is a gacha game, the units are going to age out. This is a brand new game, so we don't know what the aging process is going to look like for different units. But at the end of the day, it is just a gacha game. And in gacha games, they have to age units. Like the devs of this game will have to age out the units. Why? Because that's how they'll make money. Because if Char is always good, people won't need to summon as much to get the new units, because they already have good units. So if that's the case, then the game would make less money. And at the end of the day, this is a business. It's a gacha game and it's a business. So units are going to power creep each other. Which is why, if you're a low spender or a free-to-play player, you have to be clever with your resources. You have to be very smart with these resources, because these are not going to be easy to get. Right now, they're really easy to get because we're all new to the game. The game is brand new. We can go through the story, we can do different things, and getting these essence stones is quite easy right now. But in the future, it's not going to be so easy, which is why starting to save now is a very, very good idea. And when it comes to Alicia, am I going to summon? Am I not going to summon? Do I recommend that people summon or not? Right now, I'm going to say no. Maybe, again, I might do a multi or 2. It depends what happens. I might do 1 multi maybe. Because at the end of the day, I am making content. Although I don't really do much gameplay videos. Although I might stop. But again, the point that I'm making is, when it comes to her, let's wait and see how good she is. Let's see what she looks like. I want to see her in-game. I want to see her abilities. And then we can really decide if we want to summon or not. But objectively, it will be better to skip. And one thing that I've said before is that in gacha games, in Dokkan and things like that, I've never ever regretted like skipping a banner. But I have regretted summoning on a banner. Which is why, again, another reason why I'm going to be careful with my resources. And I definitely suggest that everyone is careful with their resources. Like the only excuse to be summoning non-stop is if you're like pay to play. And even then, the game's expensive, so you want to be careful with how much you're spending on the game. With that said, let's do a quick subscriber challenge. If you guys agree that, let's say if you agree that skipping the majority of banners in gacha games as a free-to-play player is the best way to go, then you have to subscribe, because that is the challenge. With that said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, then do subscribe, especially if you just failed that challenge, because that is indeed the challenge. Also, do leave a like and comment, because those things do help out. With that said, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Ta-ta, adios, and bye-bye. let's get this EXP and call it a day.